Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. So if you can see on my table, I have 2 egg boxes. I said it, 2 egg boxes. You've seen me pour with 1 egg box, but I thought, let's go for another one. Let's do a double egg box pour. Let me see if I can say that right. Yeah, so a double egg box pour. Whew, that's hard work in itself. So I'm going to layer the paints in the egg boxes. I'm going to pour the egg boxes onto the canvas. I'm going to try and do it at the same time to try and coordinate a rhythm. I'll take you down to see the colours that I've chosen and I'll show you the canvas itself. I'm really excited to do this. Can I keep control of those egg boxes? Who knows? I can barely say it. Let's see if I can pour it. So, thank you so much for being here. Let's see what we can create. Okay, so I'm using a 24-inch by 18-inch canvas. I've got my egg boxes here ready to fill up with the paint. These are the 6 colours that I'm going to place within the egg boxes. So I've got a carmine, a magenta, a deep turquoise, a pink, I think that's opera pink, a violet, that's a Windsor violet, and a Windsor blue. So I will list all the colours and the brands in the description box. I'm also going to add a little bit of white to the base just to add some volume. All my paints are mixed with just water. 1 part paint to 1 part water. And as you can see, very, very fluid, falls off the spatula into the cup. And that's the same with all of these paints. So I'm really excited to do this. I'm going to place these 6 colours in the egg box, pour them onto the canvas and create a design. So let's go. So as you can see, I'm just puddling the paints within both of the egg boxes. I'm taking 1 colour at a time and pouring the paint in each of those 6 sections. So there are the egg boxes with the paint, and I'm just going to place those to one side. I'm happy with the volume of paint that I've got in those egg boxes. So I'm just going to place those there. And now I'm going to take the white and add that as a base coat. So I'm just going to pour the paint from the cup onto the canvas, and I'm going to spread out the paint across the full surface area of the canvas. Remember, these are just paint and water, 1 part paint to 1 part water. And I'm listing all the paints, the ratios and the brands in the description box below. So you'll probably see an expand button under the video. Just click that and it literally lists lots of information in there for you. So my base is down. Let's see if I can get a rhythm with the egg boxes. Just to pour the paint from the egg boxes onto the canvas. And I'm just going to swirl those around, tipping the paint so it drips from the egg box onto the surface area of the canvas. And you can see there it's just a random drop of paint onto that canvas. I'm going to ensure all the paint comes out of those egg boxes. I didn't do too bad, could do better, maybe next time. So the egg boxes I'm just going to place to one side, and then I'm going to pick up the canvas and I'm just going to tilt the paint across the canvas to fully cover that white area. I'm just going to tilt the paint from side to side, use the volume of paint that I've already got on the canvas, tip it down the edges and bring it back on itself, and then move the paint across to the other side of the canvas to fully cover that surface area. I'm going to turn the canvas round. I'm just going to place them back on my cups, move back round to the table, and then pick up the canvas again and tilt the paint. And I'm going to tilt the paint until I'm happy with the composition. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and don't worry about the paint that's dripping onto the table. I will scoop all of that up and I will use that as a flow extender in a future creation. So let me take you in now for a close-up of the wet version, and then I'll let this dry and I'll show you a close-up of the dry version. But just a pointer, when you're looking at your paints, they might change colour from the wet version to the dry. It really depends on the colours that you're using. But I'm quite confident that this isn't really going to change in terms of the colours when they dry. But let me prove that point by letting this dry and I'll show you the dry version. But I really do love how all these colours have infused together and there's all those patterns on the canvas. What do you see when you see this canvas? What do you see when you see this creation? I'd love to know, so drop your thoughts in the comments below. So let me show you the dry version. This painting took approximately a couple of days to dry, to touch, but I do leave all my creations a good 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks before I varnish them. I want them to fully cure. So they're the kind of time frames that I use between creating, letting a painting dry, and then varnishing. I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to hear what you think about this one. What do you see? Can you see any patterns? Can you see anything? And what does this actually say to you when you see this creation? I'd be really interested to hear your interpretation and hear your observations. A big thank you for joining me this week. I hope you're well. I hope your creativity is flowing as well. And I really hope I get to see you again in the next video. Have a great week ahead and I'll see you soon. I'll leave you with some more of these details. Take care everyone. Bye.